So, where were we? Oh, my face in a cat box. Oh my gosh. I've had cats my whole life. And yes, my cats are indoor kitties. And everybody says, oh, your house doesn't smell like you have cats. Want to know why? Let me tell you a little secret. I clean my cat box on a regular basis. I mean, I can find a lot more pleasant things to be doing. I mean, you can't take a vacation because with cats, if any of you have ever had cats, I only have 2 of them now. Indoor. I have no more outdoor. One time I had 19. Now I have a horse farm. One time I had 19, count them, 19 cats. That's a lot of cats outside. Yeah, we kept up on everything vet-wise. And being that I live out in the country, they either disappeared on their own or none of them had anything weird happen to them. As far as rabies and all that, I kept up on those vaccines. It got pricey. And just one day, I mean, this was like 20 years ago. Mind you, I'm 62. This was like 20 years ago. And just one day, they all just kind of like went home. On their own, of course. Anyway, that project is done. My washer's going, and I'm still going. And I gotta go out to the barn, and I've got to take care of 5 horses that are hungry, waiting for me, 3 ponies, and 2 big horses. And I can't talk. Okay, never mind, I look like shit. This is real handy. See this little flat shovel? It's just a little flat shovel. I use it to scoop out my cat box. Instead of me using this to scrape off whatever off the bottom, I take this and I just kind of lift it up. Now this is clumping litter. And then I go through with this, I don't have any now, and pick it up. And I put, this is a cement. Where you put cement in to mix it up. I forget what they're called. My husband had a bunch of them. I have one there. I have one there. And let me tell you, they work great because I can put 40 pounds of litter in there. Think I'm kidding? Hold on. 40 right there. I don't want to put the name of the brand on there. But I bought that litter at a store. They have their little jingle. Next you shop, my blank, blank, blank. When you shop, I'm not going to say the name of the store because I don't know if I can do that. But I think it's called. I love that store. But yeah, go in the pet department and pick up your 40 pounds of litter because let me tell you, it has saved me a buttload of trouble. I got on the average 20 in there and 20 in there. And with 2 cats, and believe me, I don't want my cats peeing and pooing in my house because once they do, they're gonna always do it. So don't let that happen. Be responsible, scoop your darn cat boxes out. Keep enough litter in there because cats like to dig, 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 dig. And I like the high sides right here because they're not throwing it. I mean, yeah, they get a little bit of litter on the floor. I mean, big deal, it happens. But it works. They don't throw it out of the side. And fortunately, I have a basement. So I used to have to keep it in my bathroom where we used to live. But I got a basement. And it's so much better. Okay, so just a little tip on kitty care and a day in the life at Moonaboo Farms. Now I'm out to start my morning feeding horses. Okay, I'm going to slip on my little shoesies here and clean up my mess here. I'm sure you see this shop vac sitting here. Let me explain. I've had that shop vac for a long time. I'm not going to bring my vacuum cleaner down here. I'm not going to sweep cat litter that falls out of the box. So I bring my shop vac, or I keep my shop vac, down here in the basement. I plug it in and I don't ever suck up kitty poo. Oh, no. That's just that's gross. So keep your shop vac down here, or I keep my shop vac down here, to clean up the loose litter that falls from the floor, from the kitty box all the way up the stairs. Don't you like this? This is so cool. This was a flag outside. I winterized, took everything down from outside, and hung it in the doorway. I mean, just look at my lovely stairs. And I gotta put a towel there because we track in mud. I don't. If I wanted to bring in mud and pine needles, I'd grow a pine tree in my house. Doesn't happen in my house. I'm a lot OCD, so you should see my barn. Okay, I think I spend more time cleaning my barn than I do writing. All right, I'm headed outside. See you in a little bit. So if you like today's crazy version of Moody Blue Farms, that was absolutely not even horse related. Well, that could be horse related right there. I mean, it's relatable to a horse. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I'm new at this. And we'll see you later. Bye. And don't forget to like, comment, and share to help this channel grow. And we'll see you in the next adventure. Bye, everybody. I'm out of here. Okie dokie. Well, the things I do around here, I'm 62. I don't know how I do it, but oh well, I find a way to do it. More power to me. Yay! Okay, that's all for right now. I am headed out to the barn. And if you like what you see today and you're new to this channel, welcome. And and I would greatly appreciate it. I think these are called blooper moments. Thanks for watching. No, that was bad. Thanks for watching. Oh, that was even worse. If you like what you saw in today's episode of Moody Blue Farms, don't hesitate to like, comment, and share. And feel free to talk about any... Oh, fuck. Oops, bad word. If you like today's episode, just watch the damn channel. I would just watch the shit. I would appreciate it. Just take a look at what my channel is all about. Okay, so if you like real, transparent content, which cleaning your cat box is pretty real if you want to know my opinion. Does it pertain to a horse? Well, it does when I get the hell out of here. Well, it does when I get out of here. Well, it does when I get out of here because I got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 stalls. So I'll be another 2 hours. Then I get to come in and figure out what the hell I'm doing for the rest of the day. And I'm going to ride when? So with all that being said, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a continued subscriber, welcome back. And stay tuned for the next episode of my journey at 62 at Moody Blue Farms. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Bye, y'all. And we'll see you next time on Moody Blue Farms. Bye, everybody. I'm out of here. Good morning. Oh, aw, you got guys are eating already. Good morning, boober-doober-doober-doo. Gotta feed you breakfast. Yeah, nice getting your winter buckets all done. All right. Moo, you got your food? Good girl. Good job. Tim, good morning. How many presents did you leave, Mama? I just got done scooping the kitty box. I get to scoop your stall. Larger kitty box, but a horsey box. Oh my gosh. You, my love, are a train wreck. Yeah. I know. I love you. Okay, I gotta get started. Wiley, are you picking up what Missy drops? Missy, you're my slow girl. You're just a slow little lady, little girl who just likes to eat really slow. Okay, my love. Okay, and the fun begins. Here we go. Okay, now I'm out in the pony barn. We're gonna go ahead and finish getting winterized for winter. As you saw, my husband's cleaning winter buckets. I know I'm not a fan of plugging things in. I know those buckets have a tendency to overheat. However, I am so leery. You know those little teardrop de-icers that people use? I'm terrified of that. But I'm also just terrified of fire in a barn. I had a fire in a house a long time ago, and I don't want to relive that memory, especially in my barn. So my horses have to have warm water and not frozen water, and I can't be out here banging with a hammer, getting ice out of a bucket up here in Northeast Ohio. Oh no, not at 62. It just doesn't work like that. So anyway, we're winterizing our barn, and I'll just jump back on here. Okay, bye. Changing my battery. Better than a broom. Much better than a broom. Who wants an old broom? That's like caveman. Hi, that's Miss Minnie. Hello, Miss Minnie. That's a little Wendy in the barn. Hi, my beautiful girl. I do a lot of desensitizing in my barn too. I make a lot of noise. I do sudden things like that. Hi, Mary. I do sudden things like that. Say good morning. Good morning, pretty lady. Oh, you're a train wreck again. How do you do that? Huh? I didn't forget you. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Boo Bears. Okay, excuse me. Again. Now, the next chore for the day is hay. Yep, we've got to go get some hay. How many bales of hay do we normally get? I get it at least every 3 weeks for 5 horses, and it's really a good price. And our hay guy is phenomenal. But I go through 30 bales every 3 weeks. So, 3 ponies and 2 big horses. And we're off. And see, ladies, there's so many women out there that do this all on their own. And I do feel fortunate to have a husband that does these things for me. And luckily for our hay guy, he's really generous because his hay is up in the top of the barn. And he just kind of tosses them down. He's real fit. And he tosses them down and they land perfectly on the horse trailer. It's really cool to watch. Okay, so, well, there we go. Off to get hay. Yippee skippy. I know I am headed back in to my pony barn. Everybody done? Hello? Everybody done? My husband made these. This whole setup, let's take a better look. This whole setup from right there, They're like the Stallion bars. But it's just, it used to be this and all this in here used to be on our pool. We had an above ground pool. It was the decking there, and we've recycled everything that you see in here that is wood. So, I mean, we used to store, my kids used to store their crap in here. Bikes, roller skates, ice skates, you name it. And it was just kind of a dumping ground. Huh, Miss Manny? Now we put ponies in here. Yep. Yep. Just come through here. Well, it used to be a garage. And on this wall, right here, this exterior wall, where the window is, used to be the opening, which used to be a garage door. And those wires, we're in the process of getting those all tucked up. We started right there. We've got to get those all tucked up in there. Yeah, my husband does construction. He's kind of one of those jack of all trades, so he's pretty handy. So, yep, I'm blessed. He's going to go get hay, and he'll bring back the 30 bales. It'll last me for about 3 weeks. So, like I said, my hay guy, oh my gosh, we've had him for like 5 years, maybe even longer, and he's phenomenal. I always have a constant supply of hay. So, anyhow, I'm going to jump off of here. I've got 5 stalls to go clean, and I'll keep you updated with little snippets here and there of how our day is going. And now I'm in the big barn. The check stall. Yep. Why is keeping your stall clean important? Let me tell you. If you were a horse, would you want to go poo on poo? Would you want to pee on pee? No, your horse should have a relatively clean stall. I'm not saying strip your stall every day, every other day, but get in the stall and pick out the unpleasantries in your stall. So when your horse decides to go lay down, they have a nice, fairly dry, clean stall to lay down in. And when your stall is not clean, let me tell you, from experience, from people that I have known, when you don't keep your horse's stall clean, it can open up a whole host of medical issues. Now, I'm not a veterinarian, so I'm not going to say all the medical things that can happen. I'm just saying keep your stall as clean as you can, because your horse shouldn't have to stand and poop to go poop. My barn is officially winterized. I got my water buckets up in both stalls. There they are. And they've got water in them. Make sure your horse has water to drink this winter. It's crucial for your horse to stay hydrated all winter long. You don't want a dry colic. Okay, keep that in mind.
Well, never mind. It was a very productive day. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired. We had one more stop to make. We had to go get grain for everybody. So now I'm going to leave you with some quiet time. All right, everybody. Until next time. Bye. Bye, everybody.